この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Non Biyori episode 11. That's right, 2 weeks of Non Biyori in a row. Fucking crazy, man. But we are here for it. When last we left our heroes, which sounds very strange to say about Non Biyori because nobody in this show is really a hero. I guess everybody's kind of a hero because they're all just being good people, sort of. But when last we left our heroes, it was the new year, so we stayed up late and then didn't really stay up that late, did a couple of traditional New Year's things, and then woke early to go walking into the woods and to find an observation platform from which we could view the first sunset of the year. Happy New Year's, everybody. It's now the 2nd of January, but, Happy New Year's anyway, everybody. And over the course of our little walk, we spent a good portion of the episode flashing back to the deep and distant past, where Kaide, we discovered, started taking care of a little bluish, purplish-haired girl and gave her twin tails with ribbons, made Renge's hairstyle, and we started to discover a lot more about the relationship between these two characters and how Kaide grew to care for and indeed love this little rascal, and saw that continue forward into the present in a really lovely way. I thought it was a great episode. I think it was, the best episode so far in personal opinion space things. Like, I don't have to justify shit to you. I thought it was the best episode so far. I liked it. It told a good and compelling story about two characters and the relationship between them and the love for a small, helpless, innocent child thing. Yeah, it was good. It was a good episode. Now, I don't know what we're going to get, but I think it's going to be some kind of winter shenanigans because the episode is titled, we built an igloo? We made an igloo. I fucking went and I found it and I wrote it down. We made an igloo. I don't think they're gonna have enough snow or ice to actually make an igloo. So maybe they'll make it out of something else like wood or bricks or pillows or komagurumis or rice, or I don't know what they'll make the igloo out of, but that's what their plan is, and I guess it's gonna happen. Cool. Winter shenanigans. Let's fucking go. I've got episode 11 of Non Biyori up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There'll be 2 versions. Picture in the description. Timer on YouTube. Beep beep timer to count you down. Early access on Patreon. Check it out if you'd like to. Like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Bam. Boom, bang, bam, wham. Let's go. Sorry. I just keep wanting to do that as fast as possible just for fun. And it is very fun. Anyway, let's get into the episode. Maybe we will have enough snow to build an igloo. I still kind of doubt it. It takes a lot of fucking ice. Like ice. Oh, we're stuck. Why are you so happy about that, Hotaru? Okay. Because it's fun. It's like a sleepover that you weren't planning. Was that instant ramen with full tofu skins in it? Ah! There are a couple ways that this could go. We shall see. Today's tea is, you can see that there are like little brown things in there. That's toasted brown rice because this is genmai matcha. It's all like when I get it, it's that, and then it's coated in matcha powder. It's quite good. It's very earthy because the toasted rice. And we got our little snow bunnies. That's all we've got. We're still one short. What? That's a shitty sleeping bag then. My sleeping bag is rated for like -40. It's a shit sleeping bag. And I've slept in that sleeping bag at like -20. Wow. Wow. I think you can fit with like 2 other people. Just the 2 smaller people on a futon. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Of course you do. For completely different reasons. Uh-huh. Whoever still carries a backpack? That doesn't give me a fighting chance either. Yeah, she's sporty as hell. Fuck. Yeah, fucking bullshit. Oh, the cat, like a full adult? That is a terrible pose for arm wrestling. Need a table with the post. Flam! Nani? Oh no. Oh no. You should actually check. Wait, but you already lost though. Wait, you already lost though. That's some slimy shit there. Just get somebody to judge it. What? Okay, that's the point. And the arm wrestling. We're just gonna forget about everything, huh? This is gonna be weird. Shikatanai Who are you impersonating? She should have just said pizza. Leaning tower of pizza. Pizza. Gonna go for Komari, right? Oh, I'm Komari. I'm really cute. Sorry. Oh, that's fun. Actually, kind of funny. Yes. Well, you were able to recognize it, so it wins. Probably. Fuck. Shit. It was pretty okay. Wait, wait, what was that? That wasn't Titanic, right? That's the only thing I can think of. But I think the pose is wrong. Somebody smack her. Oh, head first? Wow. There's some strange noises. Hey, yeah, wow, we did it. Are we gonna get cut to morning and she's freezing? Or no? Same night or different night? Same night. I was only pretending. Can be. Hmm. Ah, cold. Close window. Close window, please. Dude, you're gonna get fucking locked out or something. Yuki, yuki. Good to have. Wait. Yeah, giving a flashlight to Natsumi is dangerous. No pranks. Aww. Good snow noises. Wonder how they folied those. It's probably just like sand or gravel. But it has the feel of that like crunch where it impacts and powder like puffs down. Great Starscape. Lovely. Much sparkle. And suddenly it's a Symphogear show. Boom. Summoning an eldritch being. Yep. Oh, now you're gonna get locked out. Amazing. Natsume, please. Hello, Renchan. They have all been taken by the aliens. What? That's why you came running? True, true. What? Oh! Ah! Uchujin. It must have been an alien. Oh, no, it must have been a festival. I was wrong. Oh, weird head. Yep, it's an alien. Bingo. What? 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 What was that? What was all of that? That was weird. These are pretty. These are very pretty. Very pretty snowscapes. What the fuck? Weird chunk of an episode. Hmm. Bye. Ah. Ugh. I wanted to sleep. Let's not actually do that. Ah. They're really expensive. Who? Kaide? Who would have skis? Oh, everybody has skis. We're gonna play with the wordplay? Ah. Wees. Only during the winter. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. You're just the one-stop shop, huh? What about drugs? Can you get me drugs, Kaide? No, I'm kidding. Kaide the plug. Hey, that's what's up. Gotta teach him how to pizza, man. French fries, pizza. French fries, pizza. That's all you need to know. Just hard overruled. No, he's gonna be an expert, right? Gonna be a hyper beast. Nah, he's just chilling. I'm expecting him to do like a 720 Christ error or something. That is not how you're supposed to slow down. That is how you're supposed to slow down. Pizza. Pizza, pizza. Also, I hope your boots are quick release. It should be. It's a very dangerous sport. Zooming. Ah. Nope, nope. Pizza, 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 pizza. Oh, you did it. Oh, no. No. Do not ski toward a person. Yeah. There aren't enough lines. At a certain point, you should just fall. Like, it's hardcore worth it to just fall. Well, yeah, you just scared? You don't know how to ski? Amazing. Sparta! Wow. Wow. Making an igloo. You won't fall while skiing if you're not wearing skis. Brilliant. Yeah, you are very excited. Holy shit, dude. Yes. Seriously. I pinch pennies because I'm fucking not making enough money. It is lovely. Sweet. I'm more worried about the smoke inhalation. Like, I don't think they've built a hole in the top. I'm slightly worried about smoke inhalation. Nice. It'll be done when it's done. Fuck. Aww. Mm. Mm. Lovely. Mm. Okay, cute episode. Solidly cute episode. Oh, I'm wrong about my sleeping bags rating. It's not quite that low. Nor was it quite that cold when I used it. Ah, okay. That's a place to end. Oh. Oh, it's just that. Okay. Lovely. Cute. Um I don't have that much to say about this episode. I do think it's a cute one. There's a lot of cute stuff going on that's fun and enjoyable and good to watch. Like Hotaru wanting to share the mattress with Komari makes sense. How do I put this? I found this to be a not very deep, highly predictable episode. All the gags and jokes that I sort of expected to come kind of came. And I guess my highlights for it were the weird impressions, but I don't fully understand them. I guess the I'm the king of the world thing has to be Titanic. I don't know what else it could be. I'm gonna straight up look it up. That's what I'm gonna do. Non Biyori 11 King of World reference. That's my Google search. See if I can find it. Can't find it. Nothing. Zero. Zip. Nada. Okay. Whole section's weird, but it gives us this opportunity to have this whole night sky moment, which I think is very fun. It does end on a fun gag with the whole aliens bit, which is cute and fun. Actually, I think the best produced portion of the episode is Hotaru like running out into the open world. There's a sequence later where she runs into camera, I think. I don't know where it is. I guess it's when she's running down the hallway. But this sequence, I feel like it captures the space really well, like the physical space that she's inhabiting, which is important to put us in that place. And I also really like the sound design, and I mentioned it when it happened. I really like the sound design on the snow, and they make a really careful point of getting that sound right. And again, I don't know how they foleyed it exactly, but there's something about snow, unlike other materials that, like, especially fresh powder, where you step on it and it's not just you stepping on it, it's you step on it and then you crunch into it, and the crunch sound is actually it compacting itself, and then you take another step. Like, that's how we get footprints in snow, and it's unlike any other sound. It's not like you can replace that with stepping on leaves or stepping on anything else. So I wonder how they foleyed it. I'm actually going to take a second and look up how Foley artist snow footsteps, something like that, how Foley artist snow. Nothing will replace the real thing. Oh. One answerer on Stack Exchange, which is useful, responds saying that we used multiple layers. We used an initial impact layer that was rock salt that had been wet and left to dry, so it formed a crust. And then the deeper crunch was from a mix of rock salt and cornstarch. And then they would layer in a library of real snow footsteps as well. So that's one thing. Cornstarch has been used all over all the time for a long time, but also just finding like real snow or like an ice manufacturer and getting them to deliver a bunch of fake snow, or like real snow that isn't like naturally fallen snow, and then just crunching around on it for a little bit. That seems reasonable to me. I thought initially that would be prohibitively expensive just for a scene, but I suppose not. I suppose it wouldn't be too terribly rough. Anyway, I like this scene quite a bit. I think it's quite pretty, and of course we get this starscape that is very pretty. It's just lots of sparkles, and Hotaru standing in it, and then she starts singing a song and puts her sympho gear on because shooting star goes by. We did it. Aliens, weird gags that I don't really get super well. Yeah, that's the scene where she's running forward. This one, do. Okay, it's not as cool as I thought it was, but it's still cool. Why Renchan thinks that there's a festival, I don't know, but whatever. And we move along to the skiing. Um, I love these opening bits. I think this bit of nature here is super cute, and it's one of the things that Non Biyori does best is setting these scenes. Absolutely terrifying to have a child leap on your spine and and that's why Senpai's a cripple. Can't move below the legs. Rough skiing. So great gag. Komari teaching everybody how to ski without knowing how to ski. Amazing. Also teaches them the right things in the wrong order. You should know pizzaing first and then should know that falling is a good idea. Especially if you're in thick snow. Like, if you need to fall, way better to fall than it is to keep going faster and faster and faster, because you will just keep going faster and faster. So better to just fall over and let that happen. Depending on the skis you're wearing and whether the boots you're wearing are quick release. I don't think we ever show what kind of boots they're wearing, but they should be modern skis, and so they should be like easy pop, where like if any pressure in the wrong direction is put onto the ski, it just pops out of the boot. Otherwise, you could like tumble and then the skis stay untumbled and then your foot goes and you break you shatter your tibia, which is bad. But should be fine. Anyway, fall when you're skiing if you need to fall. I'm really sad that we don't really like have a sequence where Renchan goes sledding, right? Like we set that up and then we don't do anything with it, which is kind of sad. All in all, I think this episode feels kind of just okay to me. This isn't my favorite by a long shot. It nails the cuteness in a couple places with the Starry Night Sky portion, and then with the everybody cheering for their hot soup and stuff portion. But all in all, it just felt kind of meh to me. It's an okay episode, but it's not my favorite episode. Great. Let's move on to the finale, which I hope will knock my socks off and make today more better. Cool. Let's do that. I'll see you in a second to watch episode 12 of Non Biyori. Peace. Well, I have made a mistake. It looks like, even though I let it go for a while, episode 12 never fully got downloaded. So I'm downloading it now. It's gonna take a hot minute. I'm gonna do some melee practice. All right, welcome back. I have solved the problem and fully downloaded the thing, and also practiced some chain grabs because, gotta keep the tech skill up and also deal with all the DI mix up. Whatever. We're not gonna talk about melee. We're here for episode 12. Episode 11 was okay. I'm hoping that they kind of knock out this finale and do a fun thing here. I don't know what it's gonna consist of, but we'll find out. Let's watch it. Beep beep timer. Spring has sprung. The snow is gone. So a little like recappy sort of feel. Not recappy, but like coming back around, that kind of thing. Because we did sort of start in spring, right? We started with cherry blossoms. Hey, the hole. It's been boarded up, kind of. Hello, Soggy. Ooh, a pikuniku? Yeah, let's go on a date. Yes. Yes. OP? is back. Oh, allergy season. Allergy season. Oh no. Hey, the same tree. Maybe. No, it's not, because it's not up on that hillside. But the same idea, reminiscent of it at least. It's a cute blanket. Nice. Oh, did you fuck it up? Did you fuck it up? Shit. How'd you fuck it up? Doubt it. Oh. Shocking that it doesn't have purple, like swirls coming off of it. Anime bad food style. Yeah, you don't have to do that. Why don't you eat mine? Why don't we just share the one that I've got? Oh no. Oh no, don't do it, Hotaru. Don't do it. Oh no. Yes, it does. That's different. Those aren't burnt. That's not squid ink pasta. It's just pasta. Hey, 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 hey. Ow, 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 ow. It's a whole brick. How? That's not crispy, dude. Okay, the back and forth is like, oh, I like this. It's just ash. It's just charcoal. There's no ink in it. It doesn't taste like charcoal. You don't have any idea what squid ink tastes like, do you? It's gonna take a huge fucking bite. Oh my god. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, that's what it is? I would love to be done. I... I'm tapping out. I'm out, man. Oh, this is done uploading. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't be lying about this. You're just gonna encourage this behavior. Duh. It's worse. But you don't eat hamburger with chocolate either, really. It's sugar. Watch it be sugar. Oh. Russian roulette? Fuck. Did you fuck up the tea, too? Fuck. This is the best first date. The best first date. They're gonna tell their kids about this one forever. No, I love it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop it. You can't though. Oh, dude, you're gonna get so sick. The human body is not meant to digest large quantities of charcoal. Ugh. Yeah, the fucking sweats. You get the fucking meat sweats without eating enough meat. Or in Z drink. Finally swallowed the last bit. No. Fuck. No. Absolutely brutal. Gonna be spending hours worshipping the porcelain altar. Hi, yeah. That was too much. That was too much. That was like body horror level shit. I cannot. All right, we're moving to something else. Something that's it's too fucking much, man. This is a lovely sequence. What a contrast. Oh, it's a peepee. Sorry. Oh, hello. Why are we... Oh, are we the ones repairing the fucking road? We are. Cool. Important. Haha, I get wrecked, parents. You have to work. I get to go play. Har 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 har. Oh, he's here. Weird. He counts as a kid? Weird. Yeah, pause. Hey, we're a part of the crew now. Everything's different. Oh boy. Poison leaves and poison mushrooms. Deadly plants. And deadly berries. Whose property is it? Oh! Yeah. Not really. Yeah. Yes, all of the Tokyo mountains that exist. What a terrible place. Do not pick the red and white spotted mushrooms. Oh, those are edible. I don't know what this is. Grass. Grass. Why? I know. Closer to you? Mmm. God damn it, Hotaru. Okay. 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 Yep, I've got a ton of this. I just have it now. What? Why? I don't know what I'll do with it, but I want more. Da 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 da. This is very good. What? All right, what's she gonna say to her? Hi. What? Got it. Bringing it back. Bringing it back. Cool, cool, cool. Yes, you do live in the sticks. You live in the wild blue yonder. Because it's the sticks. They. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Oh. Nope. Nailed it. Very well. Just the timing of the back and forth between Renge and his face was great. Was very good. Hmm. Hmm. What? That's what they're called. Oh. Did we just have a moment? I wonder. They are a similar color to you. That was actually a cool little pan. Amazing. Feels like cannibalism. You make a flower, a lei? Or a crown? Hoo, hoo, hoo. A flower crown. No, it's a double Renge crown. It's Renge's crown of Renge. Nice. True. Wait, what are you doing now? Are you making her a fairy? With wings? That's what you look like right now. Pretty cute. It's just pretty cute. I'm flying! Fancy. Fa. You look so funky. Look so funky. Down, 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 down. Beautiful. I was about to make a Hotaru joke because it was just by up there. Lame. Lame, Kama-chan. You suck. Sweet. God damn it. All of you suck. Oh, she's ignoring you now. She's ignoring you now. What? Nope, and she's doing it. Lovely. Please don't. Please don't. Please do not. Please buy one from the konbini if there is one. Please, please, please. Holy shit. Yeah, there we go. Let me just make the lunch, please. Oh, macaroni. Oh, that's the tree. Hasn't gone blossoming yet. But that brings us right back around to the point, and that's where we cut to... Oh, okay, great. Even better. Just starting to blossom. We're at exactly the point, and we can drive into ED. And we're there. Cute. Recap through all the episodes. Good. Solid finale. Oh, the friend. Okay, and there's a little bit left. Season 2 stinger. Nope, just fading out. Okay. Cute. Solid episode. I like this one. I mean, I hate to compare, but I do like this one a lot better than 11. Just because I feel like there's more characterization and stuff in this one. I also really like that we spend a lot of time again with the landscape and with the scenery. Definitely feels like we bring things back to the place we were in episode 1 and sort of use this episode to demonstrate how much has changed. Okay, the making food and swapping lunches bit is wonderful and hilarious. Again, I'm actually quite glad. This is a seriously a thing that I very much prefer about this. I'm glad that when she pulls this out, we don't get like purple wavy like ooh it's spooky bad food, which is what always happens in anime. We just show the food being horrible looking and burnt, and we're good. We did it. We don't need to use effects and stuff to make that point. The only thing edible in this box are those tomatoes and that one piece of lettuce over there. That's all that you can actually eat from in here. Oh boy. This whole bit is too much for me, honestly. It's too gross, and that's why it's perfect. Again, I said it when it was kind of happening, but it goes to the point where it's almost body horror, where you're almost experiencing a horrific experience with Hotaru as she eats each bit, and you're just watching her slide further and further into like, oh no, I have to eat it, otherwise Komari will think that I don't like her. Oh no! And thus forces herself to eat this horrible charred nonsense. First of all, gosh, what a catch-22 to be in a situation like this, doing something that you desperately don't want to do in order to please somebody who you desperately want to please. Yeah, I lean always I lean on the side of communication is far more important than just appeasing people. And if you don't like something that somebody has done for you, you should just tell them. Like, I lean on the side of like, if somebody gets you a present for Christmas and you don't want it, you should just like probably tell them that it's okay and then go and refund it if you can, so as not to hurt their feelings. But like, if you have to tell them like, oh, this is very nice of you and I'm really like super pleased that you've done this for me, and it's wonderfully thoughtful and everything, do you have a gift receipt? Because I'm never going to use this, honestly. And I don't want your money to go to waste. I think can work a lot better than lying in certain circumstances. And that might like sound wrong. And I think that a lot of people find that sounds wrong. But I've done that in some particular circumstances. And often the response that I get is, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I just didn't know what to get you. And it actually takes a lot of like a lot off of my plate and a lot off of my mind to know that we can figure out a way to do this. Because people are often nervous about that kind of gift giving. Anyway, it's a separate sort of a thing, I know, but it is the thing that it makes me think of. And I think that it's an immature place to come from that's like, oh, I have to do this for this person, otherwise they will be displeased. And like, they tried to do something nice for me and failed, and by like, I have to lie to them. I have to pretend that the nice thing that they did was actually great and I love it. Otherwise, I'll be like fucking with some level of like a social contract between me and them. And I don't think that should be the way that you determine your behavior. However, when it comes to creating a comedic and terrifying sequence, I think it's lovely. And I think it's really well done. And I think that the whole back and forth between these characters is excellent and horrible. And the crunching sounds are a lot, and the whole thing is bad, and the way that she just cannot even eat is wonderful. And the way that Komari sits there and knows that this is going poorly and is still just like, oh shit, I fucked this up too. Oh god, oh no. Oh, here, have some drink. Oh fuck, that's not the tea, that's the broth. Fuck, I screwed it up. Is very cute and in a way feels very like late 90s, early 2000s comedy movie first date, like 40-year-old virgin level first date, right? Where you've got a character who's just fucking everything up and is like tripping over themselves to keep fucking everything up. even though they're trying not to. I think it's really good as a first portion to the episode. And then we transition into this portion of the episode, which is very much an atmosphere portion, very much a feeling portion, and very much, once again, bringing our attention to Hotaru as she walks through this town that she has now called her home for almost an entire year. And we see a lot of different landscapes and different scenarios and different scenes. All of them seem to be location researched and like real places, probably, and are lovely. They're gorgeous, and we get this beautiful backing track for the audio as she and her family go out and go to be a part of the town, which is what they're doing, right? Like, the way that the town works is we all work together in order to make sure that our communal like stuff works. Whereas in the city, there would be like city workers, like state hired, state owned, not state owned, that would be slavery. State hired workers. You know, the equivalent in where I'm from would be like Caltrans, which is California Transit employees. But people who take care of the streets and take care of all of the communal things, but we're out in the country, and so it's a communal experience and a communal thing that we have to do. And so they're going out there to be a part of the town, and to put in their blood, sweat, and tears in order to keep the town running, which is a part of the community that is. And of course, the child is sent off to go play with the other children, and we see Komari's side of this whole experience as well. I'm sorry, Hotaru's side of this whole experience as well, which is that she is still new here. She's still not used to all of the things that exist here. She still hasn't grown up out in the woods, and so doesn't just innately know all of the plants that are good to eat, which we see a little bit later. But she is a part of the experience, and she's brought in by all of these characters and made one of the crew. And that, I think, is really excellent. I think that's a perfect coming around from episode 1, where she is first invited out by these other characters and made to feel one with them by bringing her up out onto that hillside and handing her some petals of sakura, some cherry blossom petals. We come around to this point where, again, she is still a bit of an outsider. She's still not one of them, but she is very much one of them now, right? Like it's there. And that transition has been the focal point and the thing around which the whole series, the whole show has sort of revolved. And so the fact that we go like all the way around and come back to that point, I think is really lovely. It's very cute. We also spend enough time with each of our characters to have a good time and to show them all off and to be very cute. And in kind of a meta sense, we say goodbye to all of the characters as they stand here on this road, look directly at us, and wave us goodbye out of the show, presumably not knowing whether they're going to have more, right? Like, a show like this might not have worked, and might not have gotten the viewership, and let alone the merch sales and DVD sales and streaming service sales and whatever that they would need to continue going. So how would they know? So it's sort of a little goodbye from all these characters that have told this little cute story. Now we know in the present that not only is there more, there are multiple continued seasons, and these characters are beloved by many people. And there's also an OVA, an episode 13 OVA that comes after this and is probably good. So I still think, as one solitary season of a show, this is pretty solid. This is pretty good. However, I'm going to piss some people off right now. I'm gonna piss some Non Biyori stands off right now. Sorry, not sorry, but I told you a long time ago I'm gonna be honest about everything. This is nowhere near my favorite slice of life show, and it's pretty bland compared to a lot of them. Now that doesn't mean that it's bad. Bland doesn't mean bad. And executing on simple things, and I've said this before many times, executing on simple things can be far better than attempting novel things and failing them, or even executing on novel things. The simplicity of the one with nature idea of Non Biyori, and the simplicity of these children having childish adventures that are genuinely childish and childish experiences that are very childish, hits a certain note of nostalgia that I understand and that does resonate, but it's not my favorite ever. I think there are and I'm not going to really go through and name them, but I think there are a number of shows that hit that nostalgic tone with better production, better characterization, better characters, better writing, better plot lines, better humor, all sorts of things. And so I think Non Biyori is about a 7 for me. I don't think this is much better than that. I don't think it has anything to it that makes me rate it above a 7. It's pretty good. It's fun to watch. It's reasonably like cute, and the characters are reasonably good. But nothing jumps out of it at me to make me go, wow, I love this show. I just don't get that vibe. And maybe that's a like part of the time that it came out, because this is a relatively old show, but I don't think so. I think it's just that it's a little bit, how do I put it? It's just a little bit simple. It's just a little bit straightforward. It's just a little bit meh. And that's okay, again, because if the point of it is to be nostalgic and bring you into a location and bring you to a place and have you interact with these characters in a kind of a fun way, it hits this kind of a vibe that's sort of natural and sort of new to Hotaru, and it hits this vibe with some of the character interactions that's very good, and some of the character interactions are very good and very, very cute. I don't get that much from it. I still enjoy it. I still like sitting down and watching it because it is, and this is the thing that I think it does best more than anything, and I think it is the reason that people like it. It is purely simple and escapist. There's never any worry going into a Non Biyori episode that like you're gonna have trouble with it. Does that make sense? It's never going to tackle complicated issues, and it's never going to be like hard to watch. The closest comparison in many ways would be certain KyoAni shows, but in those KyoAni shows, there will often be at least a couple of episodes that do tackle more difficult issues, where our characters show like a real depth of character that's harder to handle in some way, and that takes more effort to understand, and that takes more out of you as a viewer. And I don't think Non Biyori ever has the risk of that happening. Even when there are things that are like serious characterization stuff, like, to put it in a different way, the joke that is Komari-chan is that she wants to be treated as an adult and yet acts more childish in the pursuit of that goal, right? That's her whole character, mostly. It's the whole of who she is. In a more complicated show, we might take that further and have like a real serious moment with that, where she like genuinely grapples with and struggles with that. I never am worried that Non Biyori will do that with one of these characters, because it's not the kind of show that would do that with one of these characters. And I think that's a lack. I think that's something that's missing. But it's also something that's a good thing, because you never have to worry about having to worry about it. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes any fucking sense. But I think that there is something missing with these characters being really human and like really relating to them. For me, I think there's something missing in that they are rarely serious. And the most serious that we got with the show was the one episode where Natsumi and Natsumi and Komari like run away. And we get this moment of them like reconciling with that and coming back. And that's as far into that territory as we have ever gone. And it wasn't very far into that territory. It was kind of like the simplest solution to a not that complicated problem. And I was hoping after that episode that there was going to be more in that vein, where we take these characters and show that just because you're a child doesn't mean that you're incapable of having truly like deep experience and true thought and struggle and all of those things. But it kind of never really happened again. It never really manifested again. And again, that's okay because it's not that show. And I don't want to be sitting here going, well, I don't like this show because it's not the thing that I expected it to be. That's not what I'm trying to express. All I'm trying to say is the show's simple and really straightforward, I think. And I don't think it really jumps beyond that. And so I can't think of it as a more complicated, more layered piece of media because really most of it has one layer. And that's okay, and that's simple, and that's very, very pleasant. It's much easier to watch a simple show or a simple film or a simple piece of media and experience that in its simplicity and be like, I like this thing because I like it and I understand it, than it is to try to understand something that's more layered. It's sort of the difference between, like, in a weird way, like a movie and a film. Non Biyori, very much a movie anime, very much not a film anime, right? Not really trying to express something, and that's okay, but it could be, and I would like it more, because that's what I like in media. I like things that are trying to tell real stories and like, deep stories about people and the way that they are. And I guess to some extent, Non Biyori tells a slice of that. And so it's an effective slice of life, but it's a narrow slice. And that narrow slice is the childish child experiences of children. And it's never the more difficult childish experiences of children. So I've pissed off all of my Non Biyori viewers by now, I know. I want to be clear and keep being clear that, like, a 7 is still a really good score. The show is by no means bad. It's quite effective. Its characters are lovely and very cute, and they land in your brain and they stay there. And some of the moments from the show are lovely and cute, and Nyampasu exists, and there are clevernesses all throughout, and some of the dialogue is great, and some of the back and forth between the characters are great, and it's eminently watchable, and it makes 20 minutes fly by. And the songs are lovely, and the experiences and the backgrounds are lovely, and all of these things are good. I just don't know if it comes together super well in this first season. Now, that said, I'm super down to watch more Non Biyori, especially on the Sunday slot, which is a little bit less consistent, because I never really have to worry about it that much. It's episodic, the characters don't grow that much, everything's pretty simple and straightforward, and I'm never worried that I'm going to come into it on a Sunday when usually is my most tired day. I'm never that worried that I'm going to come into it and be totally unable to grasp what we're dealing with in an episode, or that it will completely fly over my head. And that is a genuine fear and worry that I have as a reactor and discusser and analyzer, is like, well, what do I do if I'm not capable of discussing and analyzing a piece of media to my own standards? Like, that's the most terrifying thing in the world to me. And Non Biyori never terrifies me in that way. It's very simple, and it's very simple to sit down and watch it and talk through some of the things that I liked or didn't like about an episode, and just laugh at the things that are laughable and feel along with these characters as they feel these childish feelings of nostalgia and wonder and all these good things. And so I love all those things about this show. And while I maybe wish there was more to it, as a watcher of media, I also don't wish there was more to it, because the lack of things to it makes it what it is. Gosh, it's such a weird experience to watch something like this, and to have these two conflicting feelings about it, where on the one hand, I would love to see more, like, hardcore depth to these characters, and yet to do that would completely nullify the things that actually make this show the way that it is. So I'm torn, and it's weird, and that's okay. It's an experience that I've had a couple of times with other shows, but I like Non Biyori. I think it's cute. I don't love Non Biyori, at least not yet. Now, again, this is season 1. There are multiple other seasons, and it could branch out in very different directions and gain a lot more traction, as shows do when they have more solidity, more stability, because I think after season 1, people liked it and clamored for more, and so they made more. The question is whether the more will be more of the same, or whether it will be altered, will be different to some extent, whether it will be more, and whether they'll throw more into it because they know that they've got an audience. And I'm excited to see what they do with it next. Okay, that's my whole like mixed bag spiel feel for Non Biyori and justification for the way that I think of it and like what I think of it. Super feel free to disagree with me on any part of that if you'd like to. Throw it in the comments. We'll argue about it. It'll be great. I hope you've enjoyed it, and that's part of the point of the whole thing, is that I hope you've enjoyed me reacting to it and the way that I've watched it. And if you haven't, totally okay. You can drop dislikes, whatever. It's all good. Do let me know why or why not. And we will continue on with Non Biyori to watch the OVA and the first episodes of the next season. So I'll make sure that I have those downloaded by next week, and hopefully we will get to them next week. Great. That's going to be it for me, guys and gals. I'll see you next time for more Non Biyori. Peace.